Jonathan, how was the mini bye, the back-to-back?
I think that to just kind of get a little small reset on top of that, actually having a bye week previously, helped us out.
When you have that time, how do you personally use it to self-scout?
Really just to go back through the old film that you've already put out there, just kind of ask yourself, listen, is this the best film am I putting out there? Am I putting my best foot forward?
Jonathan Greenard with a tackle for loss.
Am I actually using the techniques that I've worked in the offseason?
Watch that spin move right there.
But we also know that there's small things, and I think the smaller things are turning into big things now in this game. And I think that's where I just kind of went back to the table and kind of asked myself, am I doing those little small things right?
He's physical. He's been playing lights out.
Really good instincts. Has a great first step.
What is one small thing you learned that you want to attack now that you're back in the regular routine of things?
Yeah, I think ultimately, first things first is we know just got to stop the run. I think it's just getting off blocks more violently.
Jonathan Greenard, this has been a sweet Sunday.
We're playing some top backs literally every single week. And they're not just going to go down on, one guy grabbing them or one guy tackling them. We're just trying to have that mentality to get everybody there. And I think that's where we kind of challenge ourselves and going to challenge ourselves this week.
Right, I mean, you face a really tough two-punch backfield with the Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Mm-hmm. What is the key to slowing that down?
Yeah, I think ultimately just getting 11 hats to the ball. Don't give him any lanes because as we know, Jahmyr is one of the, if not the fastest back in the league. To make that one cut and kind of stop and start at times to be able to hit a gap when he sees it. As we know, Montgomery has been back in this league and been in this division, obviously with Chicago as well, as that downhill one-cut guy who's their bruiser. You really think that you're going to tackle him or he's down, and next thing you know, he's breaking 2 more tackles.
How does the familiarity with them help prepare you guys?
Yeah, as we know, I say it all the time, they can't stand us, we can't stand them. It's going to be just a physical game that we obviously know what's at stake.
It's a strip sack!
But we're just trying to be 1-0 again this upcoming Sunday.
This is your first year as a captain.
Yeah.
How have you led through this season so far?
I just think that I say the uncomfortable things at times. I ask the uncomfortable questions at times just to kind of be, keep you on your toes because I'm going to ask the questions they're not going to ask.
It's all about want to right now. How much you want to do your brothers, dog?
There's never a bad question for me. There's never a bad thing to say just because some people just kind of are more reserved to say it.
It's got to be now. No longer right now. Everything you got.
I'll do it, and I don't care who's going to look at me crazy. I don't care what they have to say. As long as the question's getting answered and we're all on the same page, that's all I can at least ask of those guys because the rest is going to take care of yourself on the field.
Right. What is an example of how you've led through the adversity of the season?
Yeah, I mean, because as I mentioned, the guys in the locker room all the time, I mean, you just can't pay attention to what they say outside. Whether they're praising you or they're talking negative about you, you have to believe in yourself and understand that you are the reason you got here.
If you don't know, this is going to be a household name soon.
Jonathan Greenard is really the MVP of our defense right now.
Keeping that confidence is the main thing, and I always just try to make sure I tell guys all the time, listen, you're still that guy. I don't care what they say, or you maybe not have, they probably blocked you on the play, or maybe they guarded you on one play. I'm not expecting that same result on the next play. I know you're going to go out there and win it 9 times out of 10, and that's just that one time that they got you. So I have all the confidence in the world that our guys.
JJ McCarthy will, have a full week of preparation. He's in a really good place from a health standpoint.
What's the feeling like in the locker room knowing he's back?
Just having your leader out there, it definitely makes a huge difference. So I'm excited to see him just go and compete. This guy's a competitor. I think that's the main thing that people tend to forget. He may not be your 6'6" or whoever, these big stature quarterbacks, but a kid is a competitor. And I think that that's the biggest thing that I can take and run with any single time because at the end of the day, no matter what the score is, you still want to compete and do more than what you've already put out there.